Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pick a card for you, which is all the subject matter here is messages from your divine counterpart, future spouse. How do they communicate to you through your dreams, or how will they communicate if you're not already getting specific messages here, and just all around what you need to know about the situation, possibly what needs to be healed, what needs to be worked on before you guys come into union. Okay, so please do remember this is a general reading, not a personal reading, so therefore there's absolutely no reason to take anything personally. If something doesn't resonate, just move on to a different group or just ignore that message. Intuitively you are clicking on a pile or a group for a reason. Okay, there's some message there for you, so I highly doubt there's not at least one message that can resonate with you within a group. Like I said, you're here for a reason. Why are you watching this to begin with? There's something you need to know, clearly. So again, for the new people here, I'm all about the intuition and teaching people to trust their gut instincts and their intuition. So the fact that you're even listening to my voice right now and you're hearing that message, what can I say? Okay, you're being guided to hear it. So we have 4 groups today. We have the blue calcite group, we have the optical honey calcite, we have the pink calcite, and then we have the rare blue opal here. Again, if you do want a personal reading, there's information on how to book those in the drop-down box below. I am booking for April right now already, and I have limited spaces available for April, so if you're going to get a personal reading, I'd hop on it before they get all booked up. So anyways, guys, go ahead, pause the video, meditate, go to whatever is your intuition is telling you to listen to, and let's get started. So you who picked group 1 with the light blue calcite egg, I really like this stone. It's so soothing, I guess you could say. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this right now. First, we're going to look at just the overall situation and how they're communicating with you in dreams. What's their current stuff going on in their life, etc. So we have the Mountain. Wow. We have the Book. We have the Marriage card, and we have Thoughts. Holy shit. Okay. Let's move those right there. We have Home. We have Weapons with card 5. This is 21, 26, 3, 16, 18, 5, 31 with Fortune Teller, 13 with Blessings, and we have card 15 with Naked, and we have card 43 with Empowerment. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm already feeling that this person is kind of like in a situation right now where they're blocked. There's some kind of hurdle to overcome before you guys can be together. Obviously, it could be lots of things. It could be that this person, for some of you, is actually in a marriage right now, but they are contemplating, and they're feeling stuck, and it's just that they feel it's not working out and they're ready to move on. There is some kind of, also there's something that for some of you are completely blocked from this person, period. Like the knowledge is even blocked. There's some kind of blockage, period, because we have the Mountain. Also, I'm getting the sense that this person could definitely live in a place where there is mountains, or you do. And we have, with that Marriage card, this is definitely an indicator of springtime. So spring is going to be a big one in meeting this person. For some reason, the phrase or the message here is that this person could be a life path 3 for some of you. They definitely, and then for some of you also, there is something that's just like, the blockage here still needs to be worked on within this person, but they've definitely got marriage on the mind. I feel like almost like they're sensing you and connecting with you already. For some of you, definitely. They could even be like, they could be in an artistic field because we have the Book and we have the Thoughts card. They could definitely do something creative for a living. They could even be very skilled, at like an illustration or painting or something. And they could even be like painting, do like paintings of you, or they're just like have dreams and they see, somebody who looks like you and they start painting it out. So anyways, this person could be very creative, okay? They definitely have marriage on the mind. I feel like that they know that they feel like a marriage partner is coming in. You could be freaking doing that as well. I mean, this also, when I say marriage, it could just be a serious relationship. You don't have to sign a friggin' piece of paper, okay? It's just like a real, honest to goodness, you know, relationship. But I feel like for some of you, definitely, there is some kind of blockage here keeping you apart. Now, what is going on in the dream state? What is going on in the dream state here? Obviously, it's like you guys, these are like signs and, you know, symbology that's used in dreams. Like you could be dreaming of this person and they could be dreaming of you. Definitely like that has to do with a specific house. Maybe you're already getting intuitive hits or like dreaming of a specific location or house. This can actually, okay, like for example, I'm going to say it, this does happen, okay, where you get, you can actually dream and have precognitive dreams and like you know, psychic dreams, okay, where you can actually see locations where you will end up going, okay? I dreamt of the house I'm living in right now 3 years before we fucking moved into it. I mean, right down to every little nitty gritty detail, including the neighbor's cat, what they fucking look like and everything. It's wild. So when I was going back through past journals and I came across it, my jaw hit the floor and I screamed and I'm like, oh my God, how did I forget this? But I had written down and I described completely exactly the house that we ended up buying. So yes, you can definitely dream of situations before they happen. Now, time is not linear, okay? I don't buy into that bullshit concept because it isn't. It's more like cyclical, okay? And it's fucking trippy, okay? I can go on for hours about this stuff, but I'm not going to today because I want to, you know, make these kind of, you know, not too long. So, but anyways, I definitely feel like there's no time limit to this, okay? So don't be, well, I need to know exactly what week and what month and what year. Well, dream on, that's not going to happen because that's not the way this works. It's more like when you're ready and the time is right, okay? This is what happens in relationships. They never happen when it's convenient for you, okay? Never, ever, ever have I known one single person where that's just happened. Well, gee, I have to know them on this day by this time and this. Yeah, that's not the way the divine works. And anything worth, you know, having is worth waiting for. So be patient. I felt like that needed to be spoken, okay? So obviously, there is definite symbology with homes. Now, when we have weapons coming up here, there's some keywords with this I want to take a look at because there are keywords with each one of these cards. You could be seeing tarot cards and reading tarot cards. Like you could be having a guide. This happens to me quite a lot, actually, you guys, where I have a guide in my dream, like reading out tarot to me and like they're having me like interpret it and then they're correcting me on what's going on. They're talking, I'm reading natal charts. I'm seeing all kinds of really trippy languages and symbology and things like this. So you guys could be definitely like having situations like this where there is a fortune teller, which really is a guide in disguise. And they are trying to, look at this, there is a hand, like the hand of God, goddess, that's touching this person on their third eye right here. And they, look at this, 31 and 13, they're like mirrored. You could be like being told like where to go and you might be getting some cryptic kind of like messages, but you need to write them down and keep them in your book because these are instructions on how to find your person and maybe how to remove the blockage in order to get to your person. I mean, I feel like that there is like, you could be dreaming of like some kind of like seeing like some sort of weaponry even or something like this, or maybe there's some kind of struggle involved here. But with weapons, this can actually, the keywords here are abandon, fears, and tensions. Exactly, there could be some kind of tension, some kind of feeling of stress because of this blockage. You know, like you're like frustrated because you just want to fucking get there. Maybe you're trying to get to your mate. Maybe you see them and they're just like all talking to you and you're all excited and they're like, I'll meet you back at the house in the dream. And then when you're trying to get to the house, there's like massive obstacles and you're trying to get over a mountain or you know, get through a pass or something. And it's just like so stressful because you just can't get there because there's still lessons to be learned. Okay. And also with the weapons card, it talks about, get this, self-love, spiritual evolution, and courage. So obviously this person is like, it takes a lot of courage to face the fears that you need to face in order to be with your person. And this is what's trying to be communicated to you. I feel like there's a level of frustration in this union, in this relationship, before you guys actually come together, where you're going to have some shit and some struggles and some healing before you can actually, come in and become one. With the blessing card, it's inspiration, contracts, future union. Exactly. You guys, this is your union, and it is going to end like very, permanent. But there's still work to be done. There's some kind of, like, you have a soul contract with this person, most definitely. And this talks about, another, like on the flip side, deviations, dissoluteness, and isolation. So some of you, your person could be actually working, and they are very like in an isolated area. They could even be military or something, and they are abroad and they're like away from you. There are definitely stations, within the military that are very isolated. They could be in mountainous regions. They also could be on like polar icebreakers, like out in the middle of, the Arctic, like cutting through ice so ships can freaking, and just ice in general, like, more toward the caps of Earth, and they cut through the ice to let people through. But those guys are gone for like a fucking year or half a year, I think it is. So just saying. There could be some kind of, you guys are feeling isolated and you can feel it, but you're like feeling each other already, I feel like, with this group, most definitely. So with the home card, let's take a peek at that really quick. What is this? What are the keywords with this one? This has to do with economic security, fascination for the unknown, maternal figure, family hurdles, lack of money, and precariousness. So obviously there's some struggle. Maybe some of you are trying to, like, they're trying to make enough money. They're trying to become financially stable, or you are, so that you can be in a relationship and not have to worry about money. Because straight up, one of the biggest problems within marriages and causes problems is money. Okay. People fight over money, and money is it can cause a lot of fucking grief. So I feel like this person is a responsible person, and they want to make sure they're materially sound before they commit to somebody, which is actually very healthy. So, anyhow, so we have naked and empowerment, and look at, she is literally with a horse, and she's got a fucking sword, and we have the weapons card. So I feel like definitely one of you two or both of you could like actually have some training in weaponry or martial arts or something like this. And we have the naked card. And with naked, it's like you could be dreaming of this person totally naked. You could be totally naked when you're like meeting them. There's some kind of nudity. And it's like, I'm almost getting the sense that it's not totally sexual in nature. It's more like, it's just like beautiful, like it's totally exposed. I feel like with this person, what they're trying to communicate is that you can be yourself with this person, and there's no false masks. There's no, pretending to be something you're not, because this person is incredibly empowering. And so like when you guys get together, you empower each other. There's no fucking bullshit, like, what am I trying to say? There's no fronting, okay, with this person at all. All right. It's very organic and just authentic and real and true. And this is what you're going to have to be. You have to be vibrating at that level in order to come together. Both of you do. Okay. So let's take a look and see what, and it says for naked, it says, do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? So there you go. So there is some kind of shit that you're holding on to. It could be baggage. It could be both of you too. That needs to be released before you guys can come together. So with the, wrong book. I want to read the empowerment message here before we go on to the rest of the oracles, like about what you guys need to know. And also when I'm reading these, you guys, if you say, oh, that sounds like me, it sounds like you're reading me or whatever, that's because your person is like you. That's what it is. It's like, or maybe I'm reading for them about you, seriously. So keep that in mind. With the empowerment card, it says, you are not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings, learn to use them and fly. Stand in your power. Reclaim the personal power you thought you'd lost. Step into your newfound empowered energy as you come into your own strength. Express your power through living in integrity. Exactly. This is what it is. You have to have integrity to be with this person, period. Because they're all about this. I can totally jive with this person because I fucking hate people who don't have integrity. It really fucking annoys me. And yes, I'm being harsh with my words right now, but I can't help it. That annoys the shit out of me. People who are liars, who don't do what they say and say what they mean, or they go to one person, they bullshit and blow sunshine up their ass, and they turn around and talk shit about that person to somebody else over here and just say things that they want to hear. It's like, I can't stand that crap. And this person is not about that at all. So it says, exert gentle influence as you lead by example and take the role as caretaker in the world around you. Know that you are a positive influence and bear yourself with dignity. All that you need is within you. Look at today as the beginning of a new you and don't allow past experiences to give you victim mentality. Be a survivor instead. Use those difficult times in your past to mentor others through the dark nights of their souls. If you have given away your authority or power to someone or something else, now is the time to take it back. It was always yours in the first place. It is time to stand in your truth, feel deserving that you have served your apprenticeship in the school of life, and you now have the right to shine your light. The more you shine your beacon, the more others can see their own light reflected in their capabilities. You have the power to empower others. Emotional empowerment is the first step to recovering and claiming your power. Don't let what others do bedazzle you and push you off course. There are many trappings that come with wealth and fame. Woo, you guys. Don't be seduced. Use power wisely. Take care of the small things in your domain and watch how you become the co-creator of a meaningful and joy-filled life. So again, also, and I have to mention, when it comes to relationships, it takes two, okay? So when you both are ready, okay? When you both are vibing at the same level, and when you both, because people forget this fact, you know, there's two people in a relationship. It's just not about you and your side of things. They have to be ready too. It's, you know, their free will as well. So just a reminder of that. So what do you need to know? What needs to be fixed, healed, or whatever before this relationship can come in? Or what little messages, what things do we need to know here? So we have unawakened, unaware, 3D, ego, darkness. You're not ready yet. Okay, so obviously both of you are not ready yet to come in. There's still work to be done here. But good news, this is marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. And we did have, this was talking about contracts over here. I think it was the blessing. Was it the blessings card? So we do have marriage here on deck. Okay, like twice it's coming up. So obviously this is your marriage partner, but you're not ready yet. Okay, period. There's still work to be done. There's still some dark night of the soul stuff to go through with one of you. Definitely need to face your fears, release them, let them go. Maybe tone down the ego a bit. And I feel like one of you definitely is completely unaware. There's a blockage of even communication coming in through dreams yet. But these are the things that could occur or happen here. You know, you definitely could be seeing any kind of symbology here that has to do with this, including cherry blossoms. And it's kind of weird because legit in my community post, I fucking posted pictures of cherry blossoms. So I do feel like one of you could be born in the spring, or you could end up getting married in the spring. I don't know why Beltane is coming to my mind here. So Beltane could be an important time. I can hear my wind chimes. So anyways, so obviously for the marriage to happen, somebody needs to wake the fuck up here. Okay. Not both of you either are totally like unaware or not woke enough yet, I guess, for each other, whatever that means. But, there's still some maturing to do, basically, in the nutshell, guys. And then we have boundaries. I think that this is part of it right here. And it's interesting because we have owl and we have a tiger here. So there's some wisdom still that needs to be gained and learned. And I'm sorry to say it, but, you know, knowledge is what you learn from a book. But wisdom comes with age. So there is some growing up still yet to do here, okay, for a lot of you before this happens. I feel like one of you could be born in year of the tiger, but yes, there's that wisdom that needs to be found here. And the wisdom only comes through experience too, as well as age. So you actually have to fail a few times before you figure it out. So some of you could definitely be going into other relationships before you meet this person. And these relationships are learning lessons, okay? But it's really important that you maintain and understand this person has boundaries. And you need to have boundaries too, okay? I feel like if you're not careful, codependency could happen here. So let's see what this boundaries message is for you guys here. Wow, this is like right at the beginning of the book too. Interesting shit. So it says, a clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. So this is what has to happen. This is the self-growth, and in order to wake up and stuff, you're going to have to work on yourself here big time. So it says most people understand the concept of healthy boundaries, but aren't always sure how to put them into practice. Boundaries could be described as simply having a clear and healthy sense of self, of who you are, what makes you tick, and what affects you both positively and negatively. A common example of unhealthy boundaries is the apparent inability to say no when feeling pressured by a prospective new or existing partner into doing or behaving in a way that isn't in harmony with your truth. For example, if you love the ocean and need to walk along the beach regularly to maintain emotional balance, you can invite your partner to join you or go alone. But you must not let this important activity fade from your life. So this is, you don't give up who you are for anybody, honey, ever. Okay? I had a relationship like that once upon a time. It was a fucking nightmare where the boyfriend tried to control every goddamn thing I did. I wasn't, supposed to go around friends. And I was like, fuck you, dude. I'm going to go do what I do. So I would go out with my friends and stuff, and the fucker would show up, and I don't even know how the hell he would find me. And he would get like violent and shit at me because I was going around my friends. It's like, fuck you, eat my ass. The current person, and because of this, I had to go through that. So I learned healthy boundaries. And the person I'm with now, I can totally be myself. In fact, he likes me for myself quite a lot. I can be raw, say whatever the hell I want, do whatever I want, pretty much. I mean, when I say do whatever I want, I'm not doing anything to disrespect him, you guys, obviously. But we definitely communicate with each other as to what our boundaries are. And because of this, it's like we have a healthy fucking relationship. You can have this too, but you need to learn and, grow wise from your life experiences. Are you learning from these experiences, or do you keep repeating the same mistakes over? So there may be many gray areas in your life between reasonable compromise and compromising your healthy boundaries. So each person is unique and each situation is different. Exactly. The most important thing is to make your boundaries and preferences clear early on in the relationship, or your partner may feel annoyed and resentful when you bring up months or even years down the track. When you bring it up months or years. Exactly. I fucking hate this. Now, I mentioned money is a thing that can fuck up relationships. Communication is too. If you don't fucking lay it on the line from the get-go and put down your boundaries from the start and say what it is you need, or, what you need in a relationship more than what you want. The needs come first, then the wants, okay? And you have to communicate this from the very beginning, so that they know. So there's no confusion there, okay? You can't be afraid to speak your mind or get some balls, okay? If you are so afraid that they're going to leave you if you act like yourself, then this person is, that's on you. Seriously. If you're worried about that, then either that's your own fucking insecurity, or else this person is not for you. Period. Okay? You have to freaking be honest and truthful. In an existing relationship, it is important to communicate your feelings, needs, and preferences by owning them yourself. So you can say, I need time to myself regularly, so from now on, I will go to the beach once a week on my own. This is much more constructive than, you never want to go to the beach. It's almost impossible to drag you down there. You have ruined that pleasure for me, and I am going to get it back. See? See the difference? Okay? Yeah. Fucked up. You have drawn this card today because it's time for you to look at the way you have set your personal boundaries in the past as well as at the present. Take a gentle look at what these boundaries have created for you in your life so far and resolve to reset them where necessary. Ask your angels and guides to support you in communicating more lovingly and clearly from now on. And let me tell you guys, my ear just started ringing like a motherfucker. So obviously that message is stressed. Ask your angels and guides to support you in communicating more lovingly and clearly from now on, because you got to have that. So to close this out, what are some messages that you need to hear? Communications from between the two of you that you guys need to know. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Your dreams, honey. Yours. What are your dreams? You okay? You know, all relationships require compromise. Yes. Okay. But a real person who loves you for who you are and stuff is not going to want you to sacrifice your dreams for them. Okay? That's real love, you guys. Okay? It's unconditional. So then we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss and a great fucking marriage. And then finally we have beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And it's kind of weird because a little while ago, wasn't I saying that, hey, if I feel like I'm reading you, it's because your person is like you, because they're a reflection of you. So that makes sense why that I said that, because now this is coming up. So anyways, guys, this was really interesting. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me. As I said, I'm booking for April already. And also my Patreon information. If you want to get on there, I post daily on Patreon. I do readings on there. And, you know, my social media is down there too. So thank you guys for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Those of you who picked the honey optical calcite guy right here, this is going to be your reading. Boy, group 1 was freaking whoo. So anyways, we're going to take a look at this and see what's up. So what is the current situation? What's going on? What's the energy surrounding this situation? We have card 30 with the lilies. We have the Rider with card 1. We have change, nice. And we have distant horizons. So I feel definitely with this one, with the lilies and the Rider, this can totally indicate somebody who is mature, older, and definitely an older person coming in. So your person is definitely an older person. They're not, this divine counterpart of yours is not, a child, okay, should I say. They're not, you know, a young adult. They're an older, more mature person. They're, I feel like they could be at a distance from you as well, because we have distant horizons, we have change. This is like a big change. I feel like also in this situation, this is not your usual type, I feel like almost, that you're going to be kind of surprised. You know, with the change card, distant horizons, I really want to look at this distant horizons card. This is the, yes. So it literally is like a ship. And, you know, like I said, I feel like this person is at a distance from you, probably over a body of water. And I love the freaking words they used here. Ah, yes, I'm reading this to you guys. I'm looking at the keywords here and stuff, like the words that are popping out. It says, this is an enabling and usually positive card. Here, a beautiful dreamlike ship with gossamer rainbow sails lifts anchor to fly you to the wide shores of your wildest hopes. Literally, this card represents yearnings, dreams, hopes, wishes. The significator is sailing to a new shore. What did I say? This person's at a distance from you, okay? Literally, the card is the sea, lakes, bodies of water, continents, faraway places, foreign people, and greater distances. This sense of foreign contact, it also suggests opening your mind, developing new ideas, becoming more spiritual or philosophical. Traditionally, its position is important. So we have change. So obviously, I feel like some of you could be moving to a different, like a totally different area, like a far away place from where you're at now. And that's, you're not going to meet this person until that happens, obviously. Hold on, I'm skimming. Oh my gosh, this is a card of dreams and fantasies. The card that follows is the one that the dream is coming to pass. So obviously this is mentioning dreams, and we are going to get into The dream cards, like how are they communicating with you through dream state, okay? This is like often happens between people before they meet, that they will have intense dreams and there's symbology and there's messages being sent to you how to join with your person. It's like, you know, it's your guidance from your ancestors, your guides, your angels, and they're trying to steer you in the direction of your life purpose. Knowing this person is definitely a part of your life purpose. Also, you know, this can indicate like that there is some kind of message coming from overseas. Again, I feel like for a lot of you, your person is totally in a different country. You know, there's a silver lining on the horizon. It can stand for foreign countries, wanderlust, voyages, broadening horizons, new perspectives and visions. Everything to do with water and liquidity. For instance, ocean, seas, or drinks. Instant horizon also announces the discovery of spirituality and new adventures. So I feel like definitely there's a move, a big fucking change coming in your life before you meet this person. And I feel like they're definitely trying to communicate with you through dreams. And it's like legit in the change card. It's talking about you're moving from your old townhouse into better digs. And you don't plan to come back. So there you have it. This talks about moving house completely. You guys are moving to a totally different, like, this is exciting. I love this. There's big changes. Like I said, location. It could either be a social, also a social situation and a career move. And then also you're going to be having some changes within your own relationships surrounding you and the outlook of that. And it's like, I feel like there's just like, it's time for a cycle to end where some friendships are coming to a close, some relationships are coming to a close, but there's bigger and better things out here for you, like big time. I mean, you're moving up big time. Wow, this is fucking exciting shit. So let's see what came up here. I'm super excited to see how they're communicating to you through dreams. What is symbology? What's happening here? We have card 63 with aiding. We have card 26 with felines. So you could be seeing a lot of cats, big cats, cats in general. There's somebody who's definitely helping you out in your dreams. And it's like, I'm almost getting the sense that their image changes and you can't see their face too clearly. And there's a reason for that because you're not meant to see that yet. It's meant to be kept secret until the time comes. Because I feel like your guides are like, don't get some, you know, ridiculous expectation because this is something you're not going to expect, but you're going to like it. So you could be like seeing shoes or shoe shopping. I know this is weird, but I've actually had dreams like this where, you know, you're looking for a specific pair of shoes. That means you're trying to find your right, you know, what fits best for you within your life. You know what I mean? It could be like metaphorically like this. And then we have gifts with card 56. So I feel like you're you know, being gifted things. There's definitely, you could be receiving gifts. And then we have celebrations and social occasions. It's kind of funny because this was mentioning drinks. So you could literally end up meeting your person. And I feel like this is the symbology that's being sent to you, like at a celebration or some kind of social event. You know, I feel like it's after you move and it's like kind of like a mixer or something like this. And it could be having to do with the job or like after work, like you have to go out to drinks with your boss because, hey, this does happen in specific countries. And there's definitely something very social about this. And you could be seeing this beforehand in your dream. And as I said with group 1, you can ooh, listen to that. Did you hear that? The wren is speaking. Okay. So with celebrations and social occasions, also, I feel like, okay, what I was saying was, sorry, the bird totally distracted me. Yes, I hear you. Always coming around here doing that. Anyway, you can have prophetic dreams. Okay, where you dream of something in a situation way beforehand. But guess what? Most of the time, there's no specific time period attached to it because time is not linear, as I said in group 1. Okay, I dreamt of, like I said in group 1, I dreamt of the house I'm living in, the exact fucking house. Exactly. I described it exactly how it is, right down to the fucking neighbor's cat. And it was 3 years before we moved here. Okay, I didn't even know this house existed, but I dreamt of it beforehand. And I've done that many times. You can do this too, okay? And so with the social and celebrations, it says, are you concerned about commitment? Do you have fears around social situations? Would you like to break free from the repressed you? I feel like this move is definitely helping you and it's aiding you in coming out of your shell. It's time to grow up. Okay. And this is definitely going to help you. You're going to become such a, you're going to gain wisdom from this move. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, also a different culture. It's really going to help you to mature and grow up. And this person is mature. Again, it takes two in a relationship. There's two sides here. Both sides have to be ready in order for the union to take place. You have to be vibrating at a mature level to even attract this person. And I feel like when you do, you definitely will be. We have relationships with card 39. New partnerships are coming your way. Reassess present relationships and leave behind those who do not support you. That's exactly what this is. Be clear what you are committing to. Holy shit, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so let's read some of the key words with this, okay? With aiding here with card 63. We have company, new friendships, and collaboration. So this could be what's happening. Like you're working for a new company. You're gaining new friendships. You could be doing a collab with somebody, okay? Very interesting. With card 26 there, let's see. What do we got going on here? We have discernment, initiative, and security. Also, I'm going to say on the flip side, this says rivals in love. Circumspection and insincerity. So obviously, since that's being brought up, I feel like the rivals in love really stood out to me there because I feel like this person is very desired. Okay, so there's going to be other people vying for their attention and their affection. This could actually be showing up in your dream too. That could also be like a thing that you feel like you're fighting for it or something like this. But in reality, this person is just going to be all about you. Okay, but there could be other people interested in this person, just saying. Okay, so with card 15, we have fortune, romantic encounters, and ardor. Oh, this person has got massive ardor for you, okay? Like, and they're going to be all up in your shit. You could be dreaming about them being very passionate with you as well. So, and there could be, like on the flip side, it says disagreements and excessive ambitions. You could be like having like, remember I said there was like, love competitors kind of, you could be like fighting and like disagreeing with them or something, or they're trying to move in on your man in your dream and you're like, no, kind of situation because that's your own insecurities talking. Like I said, but in reality, it's not that way. Okay. But that's your own insecurities that you are going to have to overcome before you are with this person. Because this person is legit. Like I said, they're mature, okay? They know what they want and, they know who they are. So they're not a cheating whore. So you don't have to worry about that with this person. With gifts here, with card 56, where is this? Woo, tempting proposals. Unspoken compromises and subordinations or clarifications, rewarded steadfastness and moral support. We have aiding and we have moral support being mentioned. I feel like that's what this person is all about. They're all about that moral support. They're here for you. They're not going to fucking dick you over. So I feel like that there is some kind of I feel like with this group, it's definitely about the feeling inferior or having like issues where you don't feel like you're good enough or self-worth issues, kind of things. You need to, and also insecurities because you could have been burned in the past, but you need to release that and let that go in order for this to come in. So let's take a look at this relationship message and read what it has to say. I almost want to take a look at the celebration one too. So with the relationship, it says, set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. And I feel like this person is definitely going to fan those flames. It says partnerships are being redefined and new relationships formed. Whether it's in a friendship, business, or romance, you are being connected with people who are significant for your soul path. Be open as your spirit connects you to those who are associated with moving you along to the next phase of your life. Oh my God. And we have a move here. It's not by coincidence that you suddenly find yourself meeting new people or are attracted to certain people. Equally, there will be those who will distance themselves from you and perhaps disappear from your life altogether. Know that they have served their purpose. Some people are meant to be in your life for only a short time, others longer. Avoid people who keep you small so that they feel important. It does not serve you well. Your self-esteem will suffer. This is the situation I feel like they're trying to communicate with you that you need to get through, okay? Assess the relationship you have with your loved ones, your family, your neighbors, your workmates, and or your boss. Ooh, maybe it's your boss. Do you need to put more time and effort into sustaining relationship, or is it time to move on? If your motive is pure, the universe will grant you the wisdom to make the right choices. Make time to be alone because this will help you know yourself. The most important relationship is the one you have with yourself and with your higher self. If you are making any kind of commitment, especially with your beloved, make sure you know what you are committing to and your level of responsibility. Again, communication is key. You have to express what it is you need and want in a relationship, okay? You are attracting harmonious partnerships into your life right now. It is an excellent time to invest your time and effort into making relationships work. Damn. That's awesome, you guys. So I'm going to mention some of the keywords on this card right here are weddings, funerals, baptisms, birthdays, Christmas, New Year, office parties. Yeah, and I said that. Graduation, debutante balls, and dance parties. Holy shit, guys. So that could be like, you know, some of the examples of where you meet this person. Just saying. So then we have... So this is like some dream situation and symbologies. And also, it's kind of funny. We had all this water stuff. And look, they're sitting next to a fucking pier at a beach. Just saying. Oh my God. You know, I feel like this person definitely lives near water or is all about the water. Okay? For sure. I mean, we have boats here. So they could even own a boat. Or they could have served in a military service that was seagoing at one point even. Okay? So now we're going to see what is it that you need to know, what needs to be healed, fixed, let go of, you know, what do you need to know in order to bring this relationship into union? What needs to be worked on? So we have, oh my gosh, release. Loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. So there's the big one right there. And this was coming up here. This is a really good relationship. And also release the past, release don't be afraid to move on. Okay. And don't be afraid to make a move because it's really going to freaking light up your life like hardcore. And look how fucking free she is. And we have fifth dimension, intuitive communication. You are connected at the soul level. Again, I told you, and this talks about dreams and stuff like this. This person is definitely going to try to connect to you, and they are connecting you to you through your dreams. So you need to be writing down what the fuck you're seeing, hearing, what's being told to you. Like I said, even if it doesn't make sense right now, it will later on, and you're going to be blown away when you go back and you reread it, like later on. You're going to be like, oh my God. Because, you know, your higher self and your guides are definitely trying to steer you in the direction of this person because you guys are meant to be together, okay? So then we have emotional freedom, release your fear, anxiety. You need to be at this level. You need to be resonating in this. And look at this. Oh my God, you guys. Look at the horse. And she's like riding. Her hair is flowing in the wind. She's taking off. She looks like she has like a piece of paper or a letter. It's a letter. She's a letter carrier, okay? There's a message here. And we have owls. Oh my God. That's so crazy because that came up in group 1 too. Owls, and we have a horse. You know, this is just a regular horse, but this is like a Pegasus. We have a rabbit, we have snowflakes, we have stars. It looks like a winter environment too, so winter could be important here. I'm getting Aquarius could be important here. Capricorn too is coming through really strong. Year of the rabbit, year of the horse as well. So, and anything with cats like tiger could be important. So then we also, I'm going to read the emotional freedom before I pull these last messages here. So let's read about the emotional freedom card. And this is going to tell you some definite advice here as to what needs to go down with this card. True emotional freedom is liberating in its ability to embrace individuality in yourself. You need to work on yourself still. okay? Most definitely. And others, okay? In our modern society, we often encounter the notion that being single means you are free, while being in a relationship means you are not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Hey, I attest to this one. Many single people feel trapped by loneliness and an inability to embrace certain aspects of life without a partner. Indeed, we often find that two people together may accomplish and enjoy much more of what the world has to offer than was possible on their own. You have drawn this card today because deep down you still believe or fear that being in a loving relationship will compromise your personal autonomy and emotional freedom. No matter how much you desire love and commitment on the one hand, there is a part of you that holds back because of this old feeling. Alternatively, if you are already in a relationship, it's time to acknowledge that your partner is not really limiting or suppressing you. No one can truly control you. So this card is suggesting that it's time to reclaim your power, make healthier choices for yourself, and act upon them. True emotional freedom is not about keeping secrets from your mate. Yes, you may succeed in deceiving your partner, but you cannot deceive yourself in the long run. Yes. Rather, emotional freedom is about acknowledging the differing attitudes and perspective each person holds and creating a relationship that can embrace them all. Then each of you will feel free to think, speak, and act authentically while sharing the uniqueness of your experience with each other. This generates a feeling of mutual support, care, and understanding and leads you to an amazing freedom that celebrates the truth of who you are. That's right. I swear, it drives me fucking nuts when people think that, oh, if you get married, your life is over and you can never freaking have fun again. That's up to you, honey, okay? Because let me tell you, and then, or they believe that you never have sex again. That cracks me up. Actually, if you're in a relationship long enough, it's like the sex can get even better, okay? And it's like you get kind of crazy with it. So don't buy into that hype, because if you're in a freaking good relationship and you are communicating and you're into one another, you know, there is no freaking deadening of that, okay? It just doesn't happen. It actually gets stronger with growth and age and stuff. And also, it's like you shouldn't be getting in a relationship anyway, unless you are like totally lit for the person and you are just like, they drive you wild. Don't fucking get married to someone who's like, well, they're kind of great and, you know, but I really like their money or something. Don't do that. You will be fucking miserable. Trust me. Okay. And I just smelled divorce in the future there with those relationships. Okay. So if anybody's even been contemplating that, oh boy, you're in for it. Anyway, so messages. What needs to be said here between the two of you? What do you need to know? And we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Release, loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. And I'm going to tell you that. That's another one. Be friends with the person you're going to be with first for a while, okay? Before you let it go to the next level, and your relationship will last. I speak from experience. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And this is just good advice with any kind of relationship, okay? Seriously. So there's what you guys need to know. Pretty interesting stuff. I feel like you got some exciting shit on the horizon for you. I mean, my God, definitely this body of water, that's interesting, okay? And obviously we have winter coming up here, so just saying. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being with me today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information. If you want to check that out, I post daily on Patreon, except on Sundays. And, thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you later. Bye. For our group 3 with the pink calcite, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what came up. We have the dream state messages and also just like the overall energy. This is going to be the energy, what's going on right now. What do you need to know? Holy shit. We have the compass with card 42. We have card 29 with the lady. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. We have great fortune with card 26. And we have sudden wealth with card 11. Damn! So we also have card 50 with clock. Card 29 again with garden. Card 36. We have 26 and we have 36 with masquerade. You know that song by Berlin, Masquerade? That totally went through my mind. I don't know if you guys know that one. Google it, read the lyrics. Why do I feel like that song has a little message in there for you? And then we have card 59 with jumping. And then we have for these, we have house and buildings, and we have leadership. Well, damn. Obviously, we have some good shit coming up here because we have they're trying to find you, okay? I think this is very mutual, and time is of the essence here. This is in divine timing because we have the clock here. You have something very, that is divinely timed in regards to having a big stroke of luck coming your way, where you are going to have a great amount of freaking wealth come in. You could get an inheritance. There could be a win. You could get a promotion. But I feel like this is going to happen first before you meet this person. Now with compass here, I feel like that there could be a move involved, like to a completely different location. You're following your true north, most definitely, in this situation. Let's read card 42 here, because this is not like a typical Lenormand card. And I am not familiar with this card. So here we go. I'm going to read you the explanation on card 42, but I do feel like this has to do with following your true path, your true passion. Because when you are following your North Node life purpose, okay, if you don't know about your North Node, read about it, learn about it, because when you are following what you're here to do, this is going to open up great fortune for you and a fuck ton of wealth. Because you're going to be on your path, your bliss, your journey. Everything's just going to fall into line. I feel like for some of you, you're definitely fighting this, okay? And you're not following your true purpose. So by learning about what that North Node purpose is all about, what you're here to do, then this is going to open up huge. I mean, I feel like it's almost going to be like overnight. When you decide, okay, I'm going to start following my passion and my dream and what I'm going to accomplish, what I'm supposed to be doing here on earth in this lifetime. Once you start doing that, it's almost going to be like miraculously overnight, poof, things are just going to start falling in line. And it's just going to lead to these massive opportunities that are just fucking amazing, really heading you in the right direction. It fucking trips me out, like the numbers in this spread here, because I feel like some of you are life path 11. Some of you could be life path 1. And you know what's so funny is you add up 29, 2 plus 9. This is numerology. This does lead to 11. Oh God, dude, this is my numerology in here. Oh my God, this is fucking wild. Okay, yeah, like legit, like that's my birth date, and this is my life path number. It's like, what? Anyway, and then this is my personality number if you would add it up. Okay, so I feel like I'm being called out here. 1 is also another one of my freaking things. It's like, what? So I feel like I'm supposed to hear this message too for some reason, but I already feel like I'm already doing this. So anyway, that's fucking crazy. It's weird when you get called out when you're the reader, right? Anyway, so I'm here to help you find your way. If there's a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, I can provide you with the directions and a path so you don't stray. The compass card is an indicator of the direction one is meant to go. It can represent someone or something that provides guidance and helps direct you towards a goal. This card urges you to examine the point or the focus of your undertaking. Look at where the needle is pointed. Other nearby cards may provide insight as to your direction and your destination. And so it's to yourself. It's to great fortune. And also to my little boo right there. And the pink opal. So you guys might want to use pink opal. And also thulite and moss agate. Okay, because it's literally pointing at those stones that are sitting right there. But it's also pointing to great fortune. So, fuck yeah, dude. So it says, compass card represents the many things that can guide you on your path. This card is a reminder to notice and heed the signs and symbols you might see along the way. Pay particular attention to the cards that relate to travel and movement, such as the rider, the ship, the stork. The compass may also point to feedback other people offer you. Listen to your gut to determine who might be your true north and those who might be too eager to give advice and seek control. You can listen to other suggestions, but you do not always have to follow it. So look for the key in stars to further clarity and guidance. So that's really interesting. But I feel like this is definitely your energy right here. You know, it's like there's great fortune fucking coming your way. So let's take a look at those cards, by the way. Let's see what they have to say with the great fortune card. I just got these decks not too long ago, so I'm really enjoying playing with them. They're a lot of fun. With great fortune, it says, this is the most enabling, powerful, and positive card. And again, this is where your compass is pointing, guys. So it says, here on the balcony at the end of the promenade, we encounter the goddess Fortuna in marble, gilded by a blazing sunset. All the significators' wishes are coming true. Woo! Outstanding good luck, triumph, wealth, happiness, and fruitfulness. Everything's delightful and aligned with true purpose. Like the gift card, great fortune turns challenging cards to significators' benefit, nullifying any harmful effects. She intensifies positive cards next to her. She intensifies it. Oh, wow. So sudden wealth, you guys. Sudden wealth is coming in for y'all. Unexpected good luck is on the way. Considered by many to be the best card in the deck, this card amplifies nearby good cards and weakens bad ones. Timing relates to daylight hours or summertime, you guys. This summer. What the fuck? Leo season. Okay? Leo season. Something's going to happen and something's going to go down. Could be a party of some kind in a garden or just in a garden area or where there's a place. It could be a building or something called the garden or something. Wow, that's fucking trippy. Oh my God. This is fascinating shit. Okay, so let's go on here. You may have a very good period now. Take a chance on your opportunities. Great fortune doesn't provide comfort for the rest of our days, but it indicates that you can hope for an improvement or winning streak in the short term. Great fortune indicates new opportunities in job matters or simply satisfaction from daily work. It also announces new perspectives and improvements in relationship matters. Exactly, y'all. So obviously we got some juicy, awesome shit coming in here on this one. With sudden wealth, it says this card shows a slot machine with all the sevens. So some of you could be taking a vacation to someplace where, you know, there is like gambling or something, and could be slot machines. I mean, it could be Vegas. There's not really much garden in Vegas, but they do plant fake ones. But they do have a lot of parties going on there. Also, it could be like any place. You know what's so crazy? Monte Carlo totally popped up into my head. I don't know if that means anything to any of you guys. It could be even someplace like anywhere where there's like it could be like a party, like, you know, like how they do those, like, what are they, like parties where it's for charity or something, and they have like gambling and blackjack, and they do like a Monte Carlo night even, okay, or something like this. It could be some kind of big party like that. So lucky, okay, so the card shows a slot machine with all sevens. It's your lucky number. Gold coins will spill into the casino table. It could take place at a casino, obviously. This card could mean the lost check that shows up, a monetary gift, a larger than anticipated tax refund, a bingo win. If this card is close to a significator, it means a large sum. There you go, you guys, large sum. So, it means like a lot more, much more, and stuff like that is coming. You can feel safe now. Sudden wealth announces success, affluence, gain, or profit in your job. It also shows a secure partnership. You can draw on unlimited sources at the moment, but avoid being wasteful or boastful. And it says, this is money you don't have to work for, such as lottery winnings, a bonus, found money, or an inheritance. So, and it's talking about like that this is a lot of money, okay? It's not like a little amount. So obviously there's some kind of massive freaking awesomeness that's coming in for you guys. So, and I do feel like, again, it's divinely timed. Okay. And it's like, also, I feel like for some of you, it's like if an opportunity presents itself, you need to jump. But here in our dream state, like what are the communications? What is, the messages being sent? Obviously, it could be any of the symbology right there that we just saw, but also clocks being in like beautiful. Oh my God, I just realized. Oh my God. I was talking stuff about Vegas and I'm like, well, there's fake garden, there are planted gardens. Look at this. It's all desert all around this. And then there's the garden right there. Oh my God. It's like an oasis. Oh, oasis could be another word here. Okay. That could like have meaning. But you're going to be seeing like gardens, like there could be like big parties, like masquerades. Somebody could be wearing like a beautiful mask. Also, I feel like this is a warning to don't wear a mask. Like when I say false masks, like don't pretend you're somebody you're not. But we see jumping. So there could be some kind of like you're jumping or flying. There's definitely houses and buildings, and we have all this stuff. I feel like definitely for some of you, you're getting put into a leadership position that's bringing in this wealth to you. It could, like I said, it could be a promotion or something, but I feel like you could be like leading the way in your dream state. And definitely I feel like they are showing up as a leader, trying to help you and guide you, or your guides are definitely like leading the way, leading you to your person. And I feel like you guys are dreaming of these different kinds of you could be dreaming of like a beautiful house that is like in some beautiful, like with exquisite gardens all around, because this is what's coming your way. Could be, most definitely. But definitely like dreaming of parties and stuff is it's a very common theme. And also houses and buildings dreams like this can indicate like our self. Okay, so how the house is and what's going on in the house, it can represent our own body and like the way we think and stuff like this, our point of view. So it says house buildings. What does the house or the rooms in the house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? And then with leadership, it says, you are no longer the supporting cast. You are the leading man or woman. Take the initiative and lead the way for others to follow. You will be judged by the company you keep and those that you admire. And look at this. They're like following in a line and they're leading up into this like beautiful big tree house or something. So let's take a look at some of the keywords here, like symbology and stuff that you could, and what this has to do with like within the dream state. So whenever you're dreaming of any of these kind of things, this is a symbol, like you're on the right track. You know that your person is coming in. And I feel like that this is going to be like the settings too, that you're going to see this person in. I feel like this person is like kind of like a leadership position. And you're definitely going to know it's them because of the aura that they project in the dream. Okay. So with card 50 there, this is an older person. Okay. Because it talks about that. It talks about metamorphosis, new developments, and pressing obligations. So I feel like definitely this person's mature. So if you're really young right now, you're probably going to meet your person when you're a little bit older, or they're just older than you, period. Okay. With the card 29 there with garden, this is, oh my God, reawakening of the senses, fulfilled desires. So I feel like this is what's happening within the dream. It's like you're feeling very alive. You're being reawakened within and all your dreams are coming true. And I feel like when this is happening, this is also happening simultaneously. Everything's going great. Also, this could talk about, like on the flip side, it could talk about being too shy. It could talk about canceled plans and stuff like this. So be careful. This could be like the fears that are showing up, and also like failed businesses it talks about in here. So this could be something that you're very worried about, and it might come up in the dreams, but your person is trying to like encourage you and stuff, and your guides are as well, to say, hey, don't worry, there's good things coming. With masquerade there, let's see what this is all about. This is about solidarity, joy, frankness. And it's kind of funny because this is talking about shyness, and on the flip side, this could be frustrations and introversion. I feel like that the person is definitely trying to make the nod that it's time to come out of your shell. It's time to stop being so shy, time to stop being so introverted, because the truth is, people, nobody is a true introvert or an extrovert. We're all, we have one that's more dominant, But if you were truly an introvert and you never went out of your house and stuff like that, that's not being an introvert, that's being mentally ill, okay? And you need to go get help for that, because there is something that's deep-seated in there that is a deep fear, and, you know, therapy could do wonders for that. And nobody is truly that, because we have to go out and we have to, I mean, rarely it is. You have to go out and you have to face the world, and you have to buy groceries. You have to get out in public, right? I feel like, and honestly, it's like for some people, they do go through phases where we're very shy and very introverted. And then something happens and you are awakened, and then all of a sudden you become more extroverted. You're still an introvert at heart, and you like your quiet time and your alone time, but you can handle being out in public way more, okay? With card 59, we have, because if you're going to meet this person, you got to freaking take a leap of faith here, okay? And you got to have to not be so shy and come out of your shell, because, you know, men and women don't just fall from trees into your lap, okay? You have to go out there and make yourself available. You can't be a wallflower and expect to meet anyone. So, and I feel like this is what's trying to be shown to you. With card 59 here, it says love for the unknown, transgressions, audacity. The flip side, it could mean repression, inconsistency, and stagnant phase. I feel like you're definitely coming out of a stagnant phase. And I feel like that some of you could have really had it rough in the past, but it's all coming together now, and things are just turning in your favor, because you're following that true north. This is the key, okay? Following that true north to really follow your path. What are you here to do? Okay. And once you're on it, oh my God, it's going to be fucking amazing. So with this leadership card, let's take a look at that. And this is card 37. It says, if in the darkness of ignorance you don't recognize a person's true nature, look to see whom he has chosen for his leader. Wow. Great quote. You are being called to lead, but first make sure that you are being authentic and not led by your ego. Take the lead, whether it has been given to you or not. It's time to blaze the trail and take the lead position. You have earned your stripes over time through experience and wisdom. It is your turn to lead others into becoming the best they can be. Lead by example and into the promise of a better tomorrow. Take the initiative. Now is a good time to become passionate and follow up with action. There it is, right there. You'll be scrutinized, and perhaps you may be afraid of the tall poppy syndrome. Don't fear being cut down. Stay true to your integrity and vision. Lead with love and non-judgment. Invite your spirit to give you the confidence to inspire others to follow and to support you. A good leader values everyone, not just those who can best serve her or his purpose. Be bold and take the helm. Believe that you would not be offered this opportunity to lead unless you deserved the recognition. Be inclusive of everyone's opinions, but follow your authenticity and rule against the rest if it's for the greater good. Surround yourself with people of principle, as you will be judged by the company you keep. Emulate the actions only of those leaders who you respect. So I feel like don't be a dictator is a message here, okay? Also, I feel like this is what your guides and everybody's trying to warn you. And be careful who you're hanging out with, because it could lead to trouble. And I feel like this person is very much about that kind of a situation where they're very cautious and careful with who they choose to have in their life. They don't just pick any old person, where it's like you can be accepting and cool and kind and respectful to everyone. Doesn't mean you have to hang out with everyone, Use discernment. So what needs to be known before this magic happens here and things start coming in? And also I said with the house and the buildings, I really feel like that there's something with this. You guys definitely could be dreaming of a specific house in a specific location. Draw it out, write it out, paint it out, whatever. Like, because I feel like definitely that could freaking happen. Okay, so what needs to be worked on, healed? What needs to be dealt with before this union comes into play here? And what messages you need to hear? We have forgive. Tranquility, peaceful mind and heart. Freedom from the past. Okay, so obviously you need to be forgiving any, shit from the past. And when you forgive, you don't even have to forgive. Forgiveness is not about accepting somebody's shitty behavior. That's not what it's about. It's about you forgiving the situation so you can move on. Whether or not you even talk to this person to their face matters not. What matters is that you are forgiving it and letting it go, because holding on to resentment keeps you stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So there's some forgiveness because you're at a crossroads. Divergent paths, choices, confusion. Follow your intuition. Use that compass. That is fucking wild that this comes up here. Okay? You need to follow your true north and your intuition, because it is leading you. It's trying. I feel like spirit is like screaming at you guys. Wake the fuck up. And they're trying to send you freaking messages and show you things. But the question is, are you listening? Are you writing them down? Are you paying attention? Because these are all clues that are leading you to this person. Divergent paths, choices, confusion. Follow your intuition. I feel like by writing these things down and paying closer attention to the messages being sent to you, it's going to clear a lot of confusion. Also, I said that North Node, I'm telling you, that'll clear a lot up. It's going to be freaking kind of like a bitch slap too when you read that shit, because it's going to point out the things that are your weaknesses, not just the strengths, okay? And things that need to be worked on. Speaking of that, one of the things that we need to look at here is this silver waterfall. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read this to you really quick. Where is this? Aha. Oh, it's pretty. So the silver waterfall. Stay balanced, healthy, and happy by raising your own vibration. And part of that is forgiveness. Many people feel that they're always picking up on other people's negative energy. Oh, no shit. And want to know how to protect themselves from this unpleasantness. They perceive the negativity to be out there and believe that if they could shield themselves from it, they would feel better. The truth is that we all carry negative and positive energies, and we all have times in our lives when we feel low. To feel truly lovable and abundant, you need to be able to engage with whoever and whatever comes to you without feeling like you need some form of defense. Oh yeah, been there, done that. Not only does your aura or personal energy field experience the highs and lows of everything that's going on around you, so does your nervous system and all the cells of your body. You are like a finely tuned instrument that is constantly testing the atmosphere for anything unusual, unfamiliar, or threatening. It's all out there. But barricading yourself against the world is not the solution, you guys. Holy shit, I feel like I've already done this. For some of you, I feel like you're kind of on a similar path. And yes, I was extremely fucking introverted. So yes, I can talk all that shit I want about it because I have already fucking done that, you guys. And I was totally fucking afraid because I was like so sensitive and so empathic that it was just like devastating to go around people who were dicks, till finally I removed said dicks from my life, and magic, poof, everything just got better. And also, you know, it's like I basically fucking hid from the world for like many years, and you know, shine your fucking light, and who gives a fuck what anybody says about it? Just do your thing, okay? Because you're beautiful in your own fucking right. If somebody has a problem with that, that's on them. That's got nothing to do with you. That's got to do with their insecurities, okay? Be your authentic self. Show the true you, because the true you is meant to do something good in the world here for others, okay? Seriously, don't be afraid of that shit. So, the best way to stay balanced and healthy in a busy world is to raise your own vibration in as many ways as possible. This means eating nutritious food, looking after your body with rest and exercise, feeding your mind with uplifting material like beautiful music, books, and movies, and regular contact with nature, and cleansing yourself at the end of each day. Holy shit. This card is so awesome. This is so like the basic information I always give out to people. It's fucking wild. It's summed up in a card here. This is done not to protect you from anything negative, but as the angels prefer to describe it, to release anything that doesn't belong to you and anything you don't need anymore. This can also be done by following the process called the silver waterfall on the next page. It is most beneficial at the end of the day, so you don't go to bed with more than you need to. Exactly. So the exercise with this card, I love that they're giving you an exercise with this too. This is great. So it says, sit or stand comfortably wherever you can have a private moment. Now imagine yourself standing under a glorious waterfall of silver energy and light. Let your imagination flow too. Picture a wonderful scene in a rainforest with a silver waterfall pouring out of the sky. Feel this shimmering energy flowing through and over you, washing away energy so that you don't need anymore and that doesn't belong to you. Also, I recommend trying to do this in the shower. Do it in the shower and like just let that water flow over you and just, oh my God, that's awesome. Feel it or visualize it draining away into the floor and being absorbed by Mother Earth. Let the silver waterfall flow for as long as you need it to, picturing as much or as little detail as you like of the energy flowing through your aura, your hair, and every cell in your body. Let it all drain away. Now feel the refreshed light and energy that is all through and around you, tingling and sparkling. I also recommend you guys to listen to like HZ music that actually can raise the vibration and also detox the body. And they're all over the place. You can look at them on like specific meditation apps. You can listen to them, and even YouTube has them. So stuff for like clearing the aura or removing negativity or blockages. Cutting cords. Like you can Google this shit and find it. So final messages here for this group. We have a few. This is like messages you both need to hear. Or it's like from one to the other, whatever, but it's just what needs to be known. We have forgiveness again. Oh my God, twice. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Exactly, you guys. When you finally let this go, believe me, it's hard sometimes to just forgive and just be like, whatever. If you don't forget, but you can forgive and you can move on and realize, hey, not everybody is fucking, is the brightest bulb in the fucking bunch. Sometimes people are ignorant ignorant and it's kind of sad. It's like when you, trust me, you're going to go through a gamut of emotions when you do this, but do it nonetheless, because you're going to feel better and become stronger for it. Because you don't want to hold on to somebody else's bullshit and their baggage, do you? No. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life, because you guys got something good coming your way. You have a real leader coming your way, someone who's mature, someone, I feel like also they could be very wealthy too. So, like attracts like sometimes. But I feel that there is, this has to happen before anything's going to come in. Okay. And then we have balance. Oh my God. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. And this is something that everyone needs to recognize and remember, is that in relationships, there's always challenges. Okay? Because it just happens over time. That's what happens. That's life. It's how you work together to get through them that counts and matters here. Okay? So anyways, and I feel like your person definitely balances you, and you guys balance one another, and you guys both vibrate on the same kind of vibe here. But I feel like you're definitely, I honestly feel like you're going to meet at some kind of like big party or celebration or something. It could be traveling as well, but you definitely are on that path when you do. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information where I post readings on the daily, and my social media. Thanks, guys, for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. For final group 4 with the rare blue opal here. This is going to be your reading. So first up, we're going to take a look at what's the current situation going on here? What's current energies? Maybe something that's going to happen beforehand, that when you meet this person, this is how they're going to communicate through dreams, how you know you're on the right track, how you know you're coming into union, blah, 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 all that stuff. So we are going to take a look, flip these over. We have the fish. We have the snake. Ooh. We have official person. And we have imprisonment. Oh, shit. What is this? Oh, my God. Okay, so what I'm feeling here. So we have the fish and the snake. Obviously, this person, I feel, honestly, it's like when I'm looking at official person and I'm seeing the imprisonment and I'm seeing these two cards together, which, the snake and the fish can talk about like dodgy, anything that's really dodgy or untrustworthy or slippery, dealing with unsavory characters, and we have imprisonment. I straight up feel like your person or you are definitely involved in, you could be in you know, law and order, business, not business, well, could be business where you're dealing with some shady shit like negotiations and stuff, but judges, people who are lawyers. I'm totally feeling that here. I don't think that I'm not getting the vibe that this person, because we have official person, I'm feeling like this is more like somebody who is, you know, in one of these kind of positions or jobs, also military, because I feel like that they're dealing with some shady shit. And I'm almost leaning more towards lawyers than anything else. So this is what I feel like this person is dealing with right now, what they do for their living, what their job is. Something along these lines. Could be how you guys even meet. If you are in one of these positions, or you work, you know, as in law and order or military or judges, could be some kind of corporate situation where we're dealing with like law, corporate law, even something like this. But I feel like this could be definitely the avenues in which you run into this person or you meet this person. It's really interesting what's going on here. This person, I feel like also they're they're in an authority position as well. And also I feel like you could be in your life at the moment, like before you meet them, you could have been going through a phase where you're feeling really trapped or stuck in like a past relationship or something, or you're too stuck in the past and you need to get the fuck out of that kind of a mindset. You know, you guys could have been isolated for like a period of time or something. You could have also, like in the past for both of you, could have had like very unfulfilling relationships with somebody else. But I mean, I just feel like that there's this period of like, and definitely this could be like, I just feel like this is really stating what's going on with this person's life, like what they deal with on a daily basis, so that you guys know, you know, like what their kind of career is. We have life path 22, life path 7 here. I'm feeling for some of you. I don't know if you're one of those. So let's see how they like communicate. Like, what's going on with dream communication, the dream state. We have nighttime with card 45. We have card 8 with car or automobile. We have card 1 with adolescence. We have card 4 with harlequin. We have sex with card 6, and we have manifest. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so straight up with manifest coming up here. Obviously, you're manifesting this person, or you guys have been working on this. And it's like, I feel like almost that you definitely could be dreaming like you're having sex with this person in your dream state. And it says, do you feel disconnected to yourself and others? What do you need to feel more loving? Do you feel your needs are not being met? And then with manifest, it says, manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible. Make your intentions clear. So I feel like, honestly, we have unicorns there. You could be seeing unicorns, like symbology. You could be seeing like lanterns or lights, like in particular, like somebody's leading you down a path where there's like a light. Obviously, cars are a very common thing in the dream state. And definitely, you could be driving at night. There could be like, and we have adolescence here. So it's like almost like, you could also be having dreams that you are younger, like in your dreams. This also, I feel like maybe somebody, honestly, this is kind of weird that this is coming through. This could be a connection that you had when you were an adolescent, like when you were younger, like a kid, as well. And it's like, it's going to come into fruition. And maybe you know, this could have been somebody, I don't feel like you like heavily knew this person for some of you. This is more like, it's one of those kind of situations where they briefly went to the same school as you when you were younger, but you guys didn't hang out or really know each other. And then you're going to find out that you went to the same exact things or were involved in the same kind of stuff, and it's kind of going to blow your mind. I feel like you're going to get like hints to that, like in your sleep. That could be just for one of you, but that's very specific that that's coming through. Harlequin. That's really weird. Like, I don't know, why do I want to say Batman when I look at that? It just like, it's just what wants to come out, okay? Maybe this guy is kind of got Bruce Wayne vibes. I don't know. But I feel like that there is like some heavy duty hot sex that could be happening. It could even be in a car in the dreams, but I feel like you're definitely, Like you might be driving down the road with this person and you're in the car with them, and you're definitely going to be like communicating or talking within the car and like driving down the road together on a journey. Maybe going like it might be nighttime when you're doing this. I've had shit tons of dreams like this where I'm in a car, I'm driving down the road at night or something like this. It could be day too. You guys could be seeing like rainbow light or rainbows. There could be definitely big fucking houses. You could even be having like angels appear in your dreams as well. But I feel like this is definitely one of these kind of things where it's very, manifested. This, you're bringing this about, and I feel like there is a connection here for sure. I also feel like I'm feeling like soul contract, and definitely you guys have a past life together. Because I see that adolescence card. That's just like what it's reminding me of. It kind of reminds me of the Six of Cups. Where there is some kind of, past life or past connection of some sort. So let's take a look at these cards and see what the hell the keywords are for. I mean, I really feel like you could even be like seeing things from the past or having like period, like clothing on people show up in dreams. This could also be a hint to your last life. A past life kind of, you could even experience stuff like that in your dream state where you're having strange memories of like past lives. Could be happening. With the adolescence, this talks about thrilling encounters, good friendships, and encouragement. Oh my gosh. So obviously, thrilling encounters and good friendships. You definitely could be like with a friend when you meet this person in real life, not just the dream state, but like a good friend of yours could introduce you guys, because they're like a mutual, like a friend, and then you find out that you guys actually know each other, for like you knew of each other, or like you went to the same place or something. But I feel that you feel a sense of friendship and kindness, and like it's like thrilling when you're like driving down the road with them. It's like you like feel high in your dream, and it's like they're just like they know what to say, and like they say the right things and stuff in the dream state, and it's just like the connection is just so blissful, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like it's like they're like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, It's so fucking good and so right, and it just feels so good in the dream when you're with this person. I don't feel like you see very clearly what they look like, except I feel like you see their coloring of their hair and their eyes mostly. Now, as for the adolescent or the Harlequin card, this is all about shrewdness, constructive abilities, and diplomacy. It could also talk about frustrations. Watch out for, like, if you're feeling frustrated, or you're feeling like if you're having dreams on a regular basis of somebody being unfaithful to you as well, these are signifiers that you need to work on those in your real life and learning how to trust, because trust is going to be really big within this relationship, I feel. So with the car, it says imminent trip, successful personality, and good luck. Holy shit. Also, on the reverse, it could talk about identity crisis, inability to react, and inexperience. So I feel like this is a nod that's going to say, hey, what's happening in the car in the dream. But also I feel like there's still some maturity and some growing up that needs to happen before you meet this person, because it's talking about inexperience. So there's some wisdom that still needs to occur here. With nighttime, this is obviously like anything with the night can talk about like subconscious mind and like, the Neptunian state of things and the moon and the lunar vibes and things like that. So you could be seeing the moon like very prominent as well. And any of the symbology you're seeing in this could be what shows up, like snakes. Being bitten by a snake is like getting divine wisdom. Seeing fish, go ahead, Google that. Seeing fish in freaking dreams is very spiritual and very powerful. With card 45 here, it talks about inner clarity, important decisions, and hopes. So, and again, if you're driving down the car under the moonlight and it's all romantic and awesome, this is like, what you're hoping for. This is trying to say, hey, don't freaking lose sight of this, because this is what's coming to you. Have that hope. And I feel like there's some important decisions you still have to make in order to get to this person. Also, this can talk about lust for power, unresolved problems, and mistakes. So you need to learn from all your mistakes right now, for sure. And, deal with any problems, okay? You can't sweep them under the carpet and expect them to go away. And you need to watch out for, lusting for too much power, because, that's like borderline dictatorship. We don't want that in this situation, or power over, your mate. You can't have that kind of a vibe coming into this, because you'll never meet that person this way. So with sex and the manifest card, let's take a look at this. So I'm going to tell you the themes associated with this. Oh my God. That one was talking about unfaithfulness. And this says themes are being unfaithful or seeing your partner being unfaithful, any form of sexual intercourse, voyeurism, sex in public, gratification, masturbation, same-sex attraction, group sex, sadism, and masochism. Wow. So any of those kind of things could be popping up here in this situation. It's what's going on that matters here. And okay, here's something really important when you're interpreting dreams and stuff, is what's going on, like how are you feeling? What's going on? Like what feelings are you having as you're witnessing or things that you're experiencing? What is the exact feeling you're having? This is the most important part too, okay? Because it's going to give you some insight. So always understand this. I mean, you could be having really hot sex with your person, which, is saying that there's something that needs to be fulfilled, definitely. Generally, dreams of intercourse are about connecting with others close to you and not about sexual act itself. So that's being mentioned here. Sex with an older person means you are looking for security. On the other hand, sex with a celebrity indicates your desire for status or recognition in waking life. And it's talking about don't be too lusting for power. So that could be what that's indicating, So there's so many different things that, and just like union, having that union and connection, because sex is like the most powerful form of magic that there is out there. And it is literally, the whole purpose of it is to create a living, human, breathing being. Okay. So that you need to look at it in that aspect as well. So we have manifest. Let's read the manifest card. What's really cool is I don't think I've ever pulled this card. That's cool. I can't wait to see what this says. Let yourself be drawn by the stronger pull of that which you truly love. Oh my God. All is unfolding as it should. The timing is just right for your dreams, desires, and goals to manifest. You've put in the hard work, and now it's time to reap the rewards. Just like a garden, you've planted the seeds of hope, tilled and watered the soil with love and care, and now you enjoy the fruits of your labors. Oh my God. It's kind of crazy because in one of the other groups, the garden card came up. Every thought creates your reality. Negative thoughts attract negative experiences, while positive thoughts bring about positive experiences. It's called the law of attraction. It's also called magic, okay? If you want to manifest your desires, you have to be willing to clear all blocks that say you are not deserving. Learn to manifest by bringing your negative thoughts to the surface and then clear them. Cancel negative thoughts and beliefs. Delete them from your mental hard drive. This process will allow for positive manifestations to enter your life. Only you choose to make your life joyful. True. If you want to experience romantic love, you must be willing to love yourself first and give rather than simply receive love. As you feel your love for yourself, you will attract more love. Stay open for signs from the universe. Be clear about what you want. Spend time feeling what it's like as if you already have it. The law of attraction states that if you believe it, then it's already here. Live it, feel it. Accept that you are a co-creator of your life and that everything is going according to the universe's greater plan for you. Trust that you will be given everything you need, but be careful what you wish for. And I have to mention, that doesn't mean shit unless you put action behind said thoughts, guys. Okay? You can't sit on your ass in somebody's in a room, in some dank room, and be wishing for a sandwich and expect poof, the fucking sandwich to appear in your lap. You have to get off your ass, get into the kitchen, and make the fucking thing, okay? If you want to attract anything positive in your life, yes, you have to put your mindset into that, I'm going to do this thing. and then you got to go fucking do it. Okay? The mindset is what attracts the energy to you to help oomph that and make it happen. Okay? I think there are people out there legit who think that all you have to do is just wish upon a star and that's all it takes. No, you have to actually put the action behind the wish. Period. Okay? So, what do you need to know? Okay, what needs to be cleared up? What needs to happen? What messages do you need to hear before coming into union with this person in order to be vibing at the same level? Okay, we have, wow, oh my gosh. Oh my God, I was just saying vibing. We have vibration, energy and positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. You're going to have to do that. That's literally what this card is saying. What was I saying? It's like, and also you have to really just know that you're going to make it. You're going to be okay. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard you have to work. Seriously though, if you do focus on something and, you put all your effort and your elbow grease into it, then you can make things happen. That is the truth. You're going to have to get your fucking hands dirty though. A lot of people think that they just deserve something and it's just going to fall in their lap and that they're owed something. But those are the people that are never going to get anywhere. Okay? Because they're not owed shit. You come into this life, what are you fucking here to give? What are you here? What is your purpose? What are you supposed to be contributing to society and to the world? You need to put that out there too if you expect to get anything in return. There's no such thing as a fucking free lunch. Okay? Even with the divine. That's the way it works, guys. So, yeah. And we have family, kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, get support. So for some of you, you could be dealing with some pretty fucking negative family members. Just saying. Doesn't mean you don't ever have to talk to your family again. Doesn't mean you don't have to love them or anything like this. Sometimes we get dealt some pretty fucking shitty family members and we just have to rise above it and deal with it in our own way. And sometimes that own way is going our own way. Okay? If you're constantly surrounding yourself with a gaslighter or somebody who's fucking super narcissistic, honey, they're never going to fucking change unless they make a conscious effort to. And you can talk to them until they're blue in the face. They're not going to fucking change until they are willing to do it themselves. You can't do it for them. Okay? So for some of you, you could be dealing with a situation like this. And it could be a matriarch of the family as well. Because we have the elephants here. And that's a matriarchal creature. So some of you might have to be working on some past shit with family members, definitely. And just go talk to somebody about it to deal with it, for sure. There's some kind of resolving of some kind of hurt from that in the past. And you don't want to carry it on into your relationship because it's just not going to be good if you try that. It just will fail. So there is some kind of a need to do that. Also, this could be their family as well. If that doesn't resonate for you, it could be on their side of things. Again, it takes two. Both people have to be ready at the same time. There's a thing called free will, okay? Yeah, both people have to be ready at the same time. And then we have, are you ready for it? Yin and yang. So you guys are definitely meant to be together. We have the yin and yang card. This is the masculine and the feminine energy here. And it's kind of funny because this is talking about resolve family stress, get support, judgment, and things like this. You could have had a very judgmental mother and stuff like this. And maybe you are feeling very weak in your own feminine energy. Okay, whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. You need to get in contact with that feminine side and your emotions and your feelings. And definitely heal that side of yourself in order to have a healthy, successful relationship with this person, right? So with yin and yang, this is the last card in the deck. Oh my God. And what does this have to say here? Where are you? Oh, wow. Strive for harmony and balance in your inner and outer life through change, reflection, and growth. Exactly. Love, relationships, and life in general are infused with the yin and yang energies of both feminine and masculine. When feminine and masculine energies flow well together and around each other, you will be blessed with harmony, balance, abundance, and joy. When there is too much of one energy, or when one is weak, you will be challenged in certain areas of your life and relationship. Okay, and for some of you, you have too much matriarchal shit going on and too much feminine, and you need to bring up that masculine a bit more, okay? I feel like that there are a lot of females, in particular, who are afraid to stand their ground and say no, and also because they might have been taught that, oh, you're meant to be seen and not heard, or, oh, it's unladylike for you to say those things or to speak your mind. Yeah, well, fuck that shit, okay? This is today, honey, okay? And we're in the now, okay? In the age of Aquarius, women need to open their fucking mouths and quit being so afraid, okay, to speak out and say. And I know a lot of women are just coming out of that shell, and fucking kudos to you for it. Hell yes. We're not going to take the bullshit anymore. No, okay? Seriously, this is coming through. It's like it's time for equality. We are here to balance things and to bring harmony like this between the masculine and feminine. It's been patriarchy for way too fucking long now. Okay, now we need a nice, good, healthy balance between the masculine and the feminine, like it once was. Okay, guys? So yes, we need to bring that back here. And this is what this is all about. So, in an existing relationship, there may be too much yin if the female is dominant in some way. Maybe the home is too pretty and the male cannot find a place where he feels comfortable, or their lives have become all about the children and the sexual yang energy has disappeared. And that's crazy because it says children. So for some of you could be watching this and already have a relationship. And this is a warning for both the ones who are coming. Once you have kids, and I'm just telling you this because I have kids, kids can when you have kids, your life is no longer yours. Okay? They own you, period. They're going to own you for a little while until they're fucking able to do things for themselves. The sooner you start teaching a child how to live and to survive in the real world, how to cook their own food, the better. And I know in some cultures, I fucking love you guys so much for teaching kids at a very young age that they are quite capable to clean, to cook, to do things for themselves. I love it how in specific countries, the little children, they actually clean their own school. You know, they take care of their surroundings. Fuck yes. This is good. If you want to be a strong, independent person, this is what you're going to have to teach your kids. But also I feel like kids, you can let your children dominate you too much to the point where you don't make time for your mate. And then that's when the fucking marital problems can start to happen and people cheat. So, because you're not giving your partner what they fucking need anymore because you're too busy giving it to somebody else. Whereas the kids need to understand that mommy and daddy need alone time. They need to bump ugly for a while so they can fucking, reconnect and fucking have a good time. Seriously, it's okay. Don't feel guilty for fucking spending some time, a couple hours with your fucking partner. I mean, come the fuck on. Everyone needs this time. Do not feel like you are a bad mom or a bad dad because you do that. You have to do it to maintain a level to keep the family alive. Kids don't want to see their parents miserable. That is the worst thing you can do, okay? So I feel like that needs to be heard for some reason. Okay, so anyway. Where was I? There's too much yang. Okay, female will feel suppressed. Okay, so maybe there's too much male, cannot find a place where he feels comfortable, or their lives have become all about the children and the sexual yang energy has disappeared. If there's too much yang present, the female will feel suppressed or controlled. Whatever the imbalance, it needs to be addressed. Exactly, you guys. Don't let the freaking man control your life either, okay? Fuck that. We're all about equality here, okay? So if you are seeking your soulmate, take a moment to sit quietly and tune into your own balance of yin and yang. Do you have a tendency to be too passive, too much yin with a potential partner, or too aggressive, too much yang? If you always let the other person make the decisions, or if you are always the one trying to make something happen, then it's time to create more balance. You have drawn this card today so that you can consider the levels of yin and yang in your life and make adjustments where necessary. Make the required changes in your behavior, environment, and even your wardrobe. Outer change must be accompanied by the inner reflection and growth. Contemplate the yin-yang symbol, then close your eyes and meditate on the feeling of your energies being balanced and harmonious once more. Call in whichever one you feel you need more of, and wear yin yang symbol as a pendant for an even stronger connection to the balance of harmony it depicts, you guys. So yes, this is a reminder. I feel like in your relationship, like once you get to that point, and if you are currently in a relationship, you need to fucking do this. This is absolutely fucking imperative. And there are times within marriages where it can get rocky and this gets thrown out of balance. I speak from experience. It's happened to me before. And then it gets all good. And then it's really good, okay? Trust me on this. So, yes, okay? You want to keep the spice alive and stuff like that? Keep that balanced, okay? So final message is what it is you need to know in particular with this relationship. We have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So I feel like for some of you, this person could be around you right fucking now. And they are like harboring freaking feelings for you. And they're kind of watching and waiting, okay? Because maybe you're not quite ready yet. But I feel like, and this could also happen in the future, where this person is going to be crushing on you definitely beforehand. We have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Hey, know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Nice, you guys. So obviously it's coming in here, okay? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And I also feel like, obviously, there's the need for healing. There's the need for, being at the same level, balancing yourself, most definitely, that masculine and feminine, keep it in check. And you definitely have an attitude of gratitude because it's going to attract this person. And definitely, they're going to be like, watching you if they're not already doing it. I feel like somebody's watching one of you at least through social media now. So anyhow, guys, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon where I post daily, and my social media. Thank you guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye.